Being a new mom in pre-pandemic times already comes with its array of challenges, from recovering after baby to losing much needed sleep to wiping away their tears so you can finally take a shower. So now, after nearly 1 year of living through COVID-19, new moms, especially new working moms, may feel like they're at the end of their ropes. Our next guest says, keep holding on. Working solo mom Trey Anthony is here to tell fellow moms it's okay to take care of yourself. Take off that cape. Hi, Trey.
Hi, how you doing? Thank you for having me.
Oh, yeah, we all know it all too well, the challenges of being a mom. And this past year, it has been extra challenging. Where can we start to kind of reclaim some of our own time and get control of, balancing everything out? How can moms find that time to focus on their health and fitness?
The first thing, as for me being a brand new mom, mothering in a pandemic, I realized that I really had to be intentional about my self-care. So one of the things that I did, which was really important for me, was to get out of the house. Because I think when the pandemic first happened, I was just like, okay, I can't leave the house. And I realized that was really affecting my mental health. So what I did, of course, I masked up and I popped the baby in the stroller. And every single day I was intentional about getting outside and going for a walk. That was really important for me. And it made such a big difference in my mental health. The other thing that I also did, and I know some moms might start rolling their eyes when I talk about meditation, right? And they're being like, listen, I barely have time to, get the baby all together, much less meditate. And I had the same thoughts, but I realized for me, it was something that I really needed to do in order to be present for my baby. So I wasn't doing like, oh, let me sit down and cross my legs for half an hour. I just quickly did a 10-minute meditation before the baby woke up, and it really got me focused. It got me centered. I became a better mother for just taking just 10 minutes to myself every single day. And there was another thing that I realized for myself, especially when you're at home and you're breastfeeding the baby or you're feeding the baby, and then you have your phone in the other hand and you're scrolling through people's timelines, and then you're comparing yourself to all of those wonderful super mom influencers who have on matching pajamas with their significant others, and I could not even find a matching pair of socks for my baby, right? So I was like, oh my goodness. And I realized I had to stop comparing myself to these women. And I also started unfollowing a lot of them as well, and affirming to myself, Trey, you are a good mom. You are doing your best. Your baby is healthy. He's smiling. And so what? You can't find a matching pair of socks. That doesn't make you a bad mom, right?
Well, I think you definitely have the right attitude about all of this, right? Because you can't be too hard on yourself. What else can we do when we're just feeling stressed and we just have that spare moment? Or what about when we get stuck feeling like we're in a rut and we're not, we're not cute, we're not sexy anymore?
Yeah. I did a homemade, this red hair, I dyed it myself. And I decided that that was something that I wanted to do, is to really just give myself a different lift, right? And I wanted to still not just feel like somebody's mom, right? And once in a while, ladies, I know we can do it. I was guilty of just always being in track pants and jogging pants and just going around the house. And I started saying, okay, I could spruce it up a little bit, right? Put on a little lipstick, even if no one was seeing it except me. But it really does affect your self-esteem when you take a little bit of time, a little bit of effort. And yes, maybe it's just you and the baby seeing your red lipstick, but it makes you feel a little bit better as well.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's like, hey, there I am. I see myself again. Another thing, because you've written about this, physical touch. It's lacking for a lot of us right now. We can't go, hug some of our loved ones. We haven't even seen them in a year in a lot of cases. But how important is that touch that we're missing?
It is essential, and especially for myself, I'm a solo parent. I had adopted my little boy, and I realized that I really miss, because I didn't have all of my support systems in place, I really miss something like physical touch. And so what I started to do is I moved my son's bedtime down, and he didn't know a difference. And I started to have bubble baths, and I also got some lavender oil, and I would just, put it all over me. And the lavender oil also makes you sleep better. And so it's really important for you, if you don't have a significant other, to really just spend time loving on yourself. There is nothing wrong with that. And you become a better parent when you start taking care of yourself and stop putting everybody ahead of you.
Trey, it has been so fun chatting with you this morning. You have so many great ideas. We didn't get to everything, but I can tell everybody they can get more of your advice on Instagram at Black Girl in Love.